All right, so we are making this a quick lift. We just got back from Tahoe. We're back home, but we gotta head back to Tahoe for a family trip. So right now, focusing on just hitting back, reduce the volume. The mini cut's still going throughout this week, so I'm pretty excited about that. But for now, we're doing all the sets are gonna be 4 sets, 6 reps first set, 8 reps next set, 10 reps next set, and for the last set, 12 reps. And I'm really enjoying this format because it's just really nice to kind of build on the volume and the weight, since you have to increase weight over time as well. So I think the biggest thing with just bringing up my back in general is really focusing on driving my elbows just like I would for a back double by. So kind of making sure that, you know, I'm not just driving with my upper back and not just driving with my lats. Those are 2 big keys, but this gym has a lot of great gym equipment and I'm looking forward to just making it happen. I mean, I have no idea what we're going to be getting into, but if I had to guess, probably going to do 2 types of pull down / pull overs to kind of get that really nice stretch in the lats. And then we're going to be doing 2 different types of rows. So that being said, we are in a bit of a rush right now. So I'll see you back at the gym. I guess why I'm liking pairing up these 2 exercises, you got hip pulls and lat pull downs. Both of them are extremely lat biased, and you'll see why I do my lat pull downs a little differently in a second, but essentially it's because there are 2 parts to the movement. One, you're pulling with your lats from about your shoulder all the way down to the bottom of your lat. And then once you get past that, it's just your mid back. And so that's why I'm especially enjoying doing my lat pull downs just about down to eyebrow level and then back up, because I'm just trying to drive home my lats. Once we try to build a ton of back thickness in the mid to upper back, that's when it's time to get serious about the rows and also just keeping your elbows slightly elevated just so you can hit that mid back range. But yeah, right now I'm thoroughly enjoying this. My energy levels are surprisingly good because I've been combining my first and second meal, and even though there are no starches in my diet right now, having that much energy with that many fats, that much protein all at once, and then, you know, waiting a good like 30 minutes to an hour makes a world of a difference as far as sustaining my fullness throughout the workout, you know, both mentally and physically. So this has been good. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get this superset in and just get back to it. No pun intended. Alright, let's get into pulling down these lats. That weight's gonna be good.
Ooh. Yeah. Come on. Yo. Oh. Ooh. Man. That's good. It's funny, the way that I'll kind of motivate myself at the very end goes back and forth between two things. Either kind of like just grunting and like self-motivation through, you know, like saying things like, come on, or you got it, or, you know, that positive self-motivator or self-motivating phrases. Or I'll just laugh. Like I'll literally just get to the end of the set and it gets so painful that I don't know what it is. It's almost like this uncontrollable laughter, and then after I do that, I feel a little bit better and I can rep out, you know, at least like 1 to 3 more. It's not anything super substantial, but man, if I can get like 1 to 3 more reps and really drive home breaking down the muscle tissue, oh man, I'll be like the Joker just laughing. So but yeah, this has been good. Man, I love starting the week with back. It's almost like it's tiring, but it's nothing like legs. And then it's also not, you know, depending on what you define as a glamour muscle, it's not, you know, it's nothing like chest or arms or anything like that where you're, you know, almost like those beach muscles. I mean, obviously back is going to be a really big part of that. It's, you know, setting up your platform for all of it, but at the end of the day, it's a good middle ground between all of those. So yeah, starting it off with this, and then it's almost like for the rest of the week I have a stable platform because my back's been, you know, it's been taken care of. So let's do one more of those and then we'll get into the next superset. All right, final set. Ooh. Oh. You. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. I can definitely feel it on these, the weight drop, because I've gone from, dropped about, man, 13, 14 pounds in the last, what has it been, 3 weeks? So I mean, it seems dramatic, but at the same time, a lot of that is water and carbs. So not too bad. I mean, once we get back into the health and growth phase, that's when numbers will really start to shoot up, and that'll also be the carbs and water. So it's hard to, unless you get, you know, like either like a DEXA scan, which are actually I just saw this one post about those even being, a little bit off. It's hard to know exactly what's muscle and what's water and what's carbs and all these different elements of your body and how you're supposed to calculate how much each element weighs. So this is that being said, feeling a lot lighter right now, and I can definitely tell on these lat pull downs just from having to set up for it. It's not as much of a stabilizing weight as far as my own body weight. So let's get into it though. Oh, we can go ahead here. We can go ahead here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Whoa. I. Come on. 2 more. Come on. Ah. Whew. Oh, yeah. Oof. Oh my God. Whew. Oh yeah. Let's go to the next superset. All right. So we're on our third set. Chest supported. T-bar rows. Man, this is definitely full-blown mid-back to upper back action. Man, and it's funny too because with this machine, especially, I kind of have to crouch a little bit just to get my chest in the right place so I can get a full stretch, full squeeze where I need. So it looks a little bit awkward, but it works. It's almost like, because I'm bending my legs just a little bit to have that proper stability, but it almost looks like I'm doing like a bent over barbell row in air. It kind of feels like that. So it's whatever works, but I really like this because it's almost like for legs doing a squat on a Smith machine as opposed to a barbell squat, where you just have that line of resistance that just makes the movement a whole lot easier to pinpoint where you need to hit it. Not to say, I mean, there's a time and place for barbell squats too, but it's kind of the same with this, from chest supported T-bar row to bent over barbell row. Chest supported T-bar row is definitely a lot more stable, but man, this is it's a lot of fun. Let's make it happen. Man, that is juicy. Man. Whew. I love mixing it up, compound exercises to machines, because there's so many different kinds of grips and angles that you can do on a machine that, man, if you don't put at least some machines into your training program, I feel like you're missing out on a lot. Because our body just naturally gets acclimated to doing one line of movement, and once your body learns that movement and learns that you won't get injured in that movement and you're getting stronger with that, it's probably going to stay at, like, it's probably going to keep doing that movement over and over again. So if you can introduce new movements with machines and compound exercises and whatever, that's the bread and butter right there. You know, you just keep learning, but also you have a solid foundation from what you already know. And I guess what I'm trying to say is mixing it up, trying to change it up just a little bit every session makes a big difference in your overall growth, not only physically, you know, growing more muscle, more bone cartilage, more ligament strength, all that stuff, but also neuroplasticity. Your brain is literally growing from learning these new movement patterns and regularly implementing them into every new workout. So that being said, let's do a movement I believe I haven't done, at least on this channel yet, or this camera. So let's get into it. I don't want to spoil it. All right, third set. Let's see. Let's see what this brings. Oh my God. Whew. So I don't know if y'all have seen that movement before, but it's a scapular pinch. Just basically just pulling your shoulder blades together, acting like there's a pencil right in between. But whenever I do these, I'm always tempted to do the full row, but it's a really good way of breaking down the first part of a row movement. But that's one part of my back that I especially need to bring up. You know, along with the width is great, but man, you have to have both the width and the density to do really well on stage. So that's what we're building right now. Whew. Man, I like having these scapular pinches immediately after a chest supported T-bar row, because it kind of gives almost like a finisher on your mid back. Because for me, it's one of the toughest places to hit on my back, because you can easily have other muscle groups take over. Like, for instance, if you're doing like a lat pull down, you could be pulling with your biceps, you could be pulling just with your shoulders. You know, there's so many different other muscle groups that you could be pulling with other than your lats. It's the same thing with this. On both of these movements, I could easily have my rear delts take over, my biceps take over. Man, even my lower back, I could, you know, really get into kind of a rocking during the movement. But man, that's when honestly I need to drop the weight and just focus on that one area that I'm trying to hit. So we are officially set with back week 3 of the mini cut. Successful, to say the least. I've been thoroughly enjoying just, rather stimulating the muscle and just almost, I don't want to say scratching the surface because we're doing a little more than that, but it's not full-blown destruction. And so that's what I'm really enjoying about the training lately. But as far as the posing, let's see what we got. So, like I said earlier in this, once I get to those last few reps on a given set, it's either I'm grunting, let's get it, or I'm laughing. I have no idea what it's going to be until I get there. So, that being said, whatever you do to, what's up? But that's essentially it. So, this is back day complete, and I'll see y'all next time.